Yo, what's up, YouTube, man? Like, yo, it's your boy Reckless, and I'm back right now. So, this is not gonna be no reaction video, cause I actually listened to the song before. I just listened to the song because I was caught in the moment. You know, like this Remy Ma, SHETHER, like where she just bodied like Nicki Minaj, like she took that ass, that fake ass, put it right there on her lap like a little kid, and just that bitch, like yo, it's crazy. But right now, like what I'm gonna do is like I'm gonna give you a review of the song, like go through it, just walk through it, the hot lines, the highlights of the song, cause yo, the song was heavy loaded, like each and every 4 bars was a killer move. Like it was just, it was almost hitting somebody with check every time, like checkmate every time. Like imagine like you're playing chess and you hitting the person checkmate each and every move, with each and every move, even if you touch a pawn, it goes like that. So for me, I started out like I had to Google the first line was like for me which stood out. It was the you wore pink diamond chicken wing check. Like I was like, wait, for real? Then I checked out and she had that shit. I showed it. She had that shit. Like I was like, what the fuck? For real though? Like I was like, okay. Remy really did go in without playing. Like she wasn't gonna tell no lies. She went in. And yeah, like like crazy lines. Like this other one, like you get donkey of the day, you dumb ass. Like people don't get this, like donkeys and ass. So like that's a punchline again. And then like for the first part of the song, like Remy was taking shots at that ass, like her fake ass. So it was actually strategic. Like when you do a diss song, you have to start with the scripts that people already know. So they'll be like, oh, like we get this. Yeah, it's true. So they're already like, when she started with the like attacking the ass, like the fake and the surgery, which a lot of people already like attack Nicki Minaj on the daily. So she already has people agreeing, vibing to the song, vibing to the diss and everything. They already agreeing just at the start. So that played well into the favor. Like the directing already, the energy, like they are already just following with Remy Ma and everything she said, because she's starting with things that they agree on. The second one is like she's talking about the Meek and shit. So like, yo, I need to talk on Meek, man. Meek pulled a bitch move, like for real, son. Like that's a bitch move, man. Like I don't know, like man, most of these rap niggas is fake, man. Like for real, like that's just fake. Even if like you break up with somebody right now, like you can't run. If you're a real nigga, you claim you're a real nigga. Like you can't run to the opposition and start feeding them info. Like that's a bitch move, my nigga. Like even if you was like you separated on all the worst terms, you really like I don't know, just distance yourself from it. Not start giving info like to the enemy. Like yo, that just shows you was a bitch. Like yo, Meek is a bitch, man. Like he got in his feelings over I don't know, like over Drake as well, like because he didn't tweet his album, and he got it like in his feelings with Wale as well. So man, like I don't know, bro. Like I love I love Mickey. Mickey is like what's music, like for real. I have his album on my phone, but I just don't respect dude like when it's not on the mic, man. Like yo, for real, like he was like decorating Nicki Minaj like for the most part of their relationship, like even like he stopped saying Rolly a lot and he started talking more about Nicki, like how can I say it's boasting more about me about Nicki than he was boasting about his role. Like his role is been day one, like I'm just saying, like but and now like when they separate, he's already like betraying her like that. So that's a bitch move, bro. Like that's what a real nigga to you is, man. Fuck out of here. And then she goes on and talks about how like she met up with Meek at the old stores, yeah, and he told her that like Nicki's ass popped and shit. So okay, that line, like yo, it's cool. She murdered it, but like I say, like for me, like Meek is a bitch for this. Like for even saying something like this that even led to this, like it's a bitch for her. Then she talks about Safari. Like she left your day one cause she heard he was on some shit. Then got with the same dude that told you like that SHETHER cheated. So yeah, I mean again, Meek still takes an L. Like that was just a bitch move, man. Like I mean, he snitched. He snitched on Safari. Like so, take it however you take it, man. That's fucked up. Okay, and then she talks about been through mad cruise, you disloyal hoochie. Now all of a sudden you back with Drake and Tunchi. I mean, okay, yeah, Nicki Minaj takes an L for this one. Like she left Young Money like okay for a while, like when she was fucking with who's this, Mickey, and then like then she distanced herself from Drake when they had that beef, and then now as soon as they break up, she was already like back with Drake taking pictures and shit. That's just some fucked up. Like what part of the game is this though? Like yo, I don't understand these rap stars and shit. Like they bipolar as fuck. Like one day they smiling, one day they frowning, one day they tweeting, one day they got guns up, one day they talk about loyalty, one day I mean the next days they switching sides, like flipping like pancakes. Like you know, like actually it's not even pancakes, because pancakes you just have to flip them once, but with them like a fish when you take it out of the water, you know, like it start flipping back so like that. So that's how I see these rap stars and shit. Get out of here, man. I know like okay, I know that Nicki didn't write her rap, so like she talks about like yeah, to be a rap queen you should actually rap. Okay, this one is kind of wrong because Nicki can actually rap, but I don't know the part where like she didn't write her rap. So if she didn't write, then she takes an L. Like again, like you gotta write your own shit. Hey, look, this line, like this guy, everybody noticed it. Like everybody who uses iPhone noticed this line. Since you left your first boyfriend, bitch ain't winning. You're an internet troll and web browser. I'm sorry, you can't get here online without Safari. Like yo, that's a very like on the iPhone and everything, like yo, punchline, killed it. Then she talks about Trey Songz, like the only time you put she say like what's this, let me start from the beginning actually. Mentioning guns, you pussy galore, James Bond. The only time you touch a trigger is when you fuck Trey Songz. Actually, I don't know why people took this shit literally. I guess that's why Trey Songz had to like to respond and say like, nah, I ain't touch that bitch. So like this a punchline, people ain't getting it. Like Trey Songz is trigger. Like trigger, he always said trigger, like yeah. So she said like the only time you touching guns, like you can threaten, like you can say like you gonna pop off shit, because the only time you touch guns is when you fuck Trey Songz. That's a punchline. Like it doesn't have to be taken literally. This other one line that that people are like actually this punchline that flew over people is like she talks about like, oh, so you're glad that you got your ghostwriters back, you think you lit Remy Ma, I'm a ghostbuster bitch. They don't get it, you know, like this punchline, man, they missed it. People are usually missing these like punchline. They're more like excited more about the factual things, but the hip hop part of it actually it was hard. Like yo, she says like you animated like Nickelodeon, you fake. Only the kids believe in you. Saying like, okay, this is actually true, because what I've noticed is Nicki Minaj, like the largest portion of her fans are kids. Like yo, they're Barbies. So yeah, she was right on that one. And then on the VMAs, like she talks about the VMAs, how you on the VMAs acting like you heard. You know, like, you know when Nicki Minaj went all gangster, like, I bitch, yo, Miley, what's good, you know, like, yeah, like, I just, like, that shit was kind of funny, though, like, if you're gonna say what's good to a person, like, go to the other side where they're standing there, sharp them a bit and tell me, yo, what's good, you got a problem? So instead, like, she did it across the line with Hannah Montana, bruh, like, yo, what the fuck is Miley Cyrus gonna do, like, say, she's just gonna say I'm good. And then okay, then she goes like okay, this was actually good. How you on the VMAs acting like you who were across the stage talking about Miley was good. That's Hannah Montana. She was always happy. You only fronted the Mariah, cause Mariah don't carry. Alright, carry. Like, yo, punchline, man. Even though it had some truth in it, punchline. Like, yo, Remy is lyrical. Like, she's badass fuck. Like, you don't even want to mess with it. I'm sure she can even body a lot of dudes. Like, not just Nicki. She can body a lot of rappers. 100%. So, try to respect Taylor, because Taylor wasn't swift enough. So she talks about who, like, she touches on the subject which people are always like wondered about, like her fucking Wayne, Drake, and the rest of them. So who knows, man? That shit will always be a he say, she say, fairy tale type of shit. Will never get confirmation on it. I mean, even if Wayne come out one day on his crazy falls off his like skateboard and says, oh yeah, fuck Nicki, I fuck that ass, like, still Nicki Minaj can just say, I didn't, no, nah nigga, you didn't, and then like it will always be, unless we see it like a sex tape. So yeah, I say a sex tape can clear shit up, but if it's always gonna be worse, you know, but this shit is always gonna be some kind of rumor. So that's why, and that like you fuck the whole Empire who you trying to be cookie. Oh, that shit got me though. Like, I'm not a fan of Empire because they got some gay shit and shit. So I haven't really watched it a lot of it, but I know that cookie shit. Hey, this one, like the most important line that I got, like a lyric that I got from this song is a personal lesson for me. It was that and stop talking numbers, just sign the 360. Too young money, too cash money, too republic, which means your money go to 5 niggas before you touch it. This just reminded me, like, you know, like me as an artist, this is one thing that I would try to avoid, like signing a slave deal, like a slave contract, like where you are owned, like they're on your ass, they're on your air, they're your hair, the air you breathe, the food you eat, and everything about you, like they're on it. So like for me, nah, that's one shit that I need to. She goes political, actually. She goes political in this next line. And usually I have sympathy for the impaired, but not when you hard of hearing from untreated gonorrhea. But you point your fingers at me, I'm the bad girl. When she the one out here misleading the black girls. All this fake ass is influenced by that girl dying from botched surgery with by the sad word. Like, before the bad job, you was SpongeBob. So yeah, like, I mean, this is what is fucked up with like women these days. Like, they just want to have big asses and shit like that. If you ain't born with it, and then they start going out to doctors, and like not most of them can afford it. That's just how the story goes. And no, and then you get like one butt chick is bigger than the other one like got color yellow and green and shit. It's just fucking weird. Like, they ain't even had to do it. Like, you know, use the body that you was born with and make it perfect through your hard work. Don't try to take the shortcut. Do squats or something like that. So, but right now, these girls just want to get the easy way out. Start putting shit up in their asses, literally, and then like. And then just I mean, that's a hazard, man. Like, I'm a student doctor, so I know what this. I mean, this is fucked up. Like, you can go to the best doctors. No, it doesn't matter. This shit is just unethical, like human morals and everything. So it's just fucked up. Then she talks about the situation of Nicki Minaj's brother, like being a pedophile and shit like this. Okay, I don't know about this story, but I think if she said it like that confidently, then I guess it has some truth to it. Then, you know, like, it's fucked up. Then she talked about who's this? Ebro as well. Like, Ebro tapped that ass. Like, when I heard that shit, I was like, Ebro? Like, yo, the bomb motherfucker, like Ebro, like radio guy Ebro, like, yo, for real, Ebro, like, you done tap that, like, yo, you get it. I was like, okay. From this song, that people who are getting like W's were like, how can I say this? Okay, Remy herself. Yeah, I was like, Ebro, you just catching a W out of nowhere. It's like, okay, Ebro, you did it. Like, that's one thing that really stuck with me throughout the song. Like, Ebro did, like, he tapped that ass, like, Ebro, like, Ebro. Okay, yeah. The song was crazy. I know I missed a lot of lines. The song was crazy. Remy Ma killed it, body that bitch. Like, I don't know. Like, in the next song, I'll do another video of how like I think Nicki Minaj can try to turn this shit around, or I don't know, like at least reach the same type of hype or turn it around, or not, or try her best and not look as bad, like not to be as dead. It's almost like when Ether, like the original Ether came out and it knocked Jay-Z off, but Jay-Z still responded with Takeover 2. I think Takeover 2. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. See, it was a great track. It wasn't better than Ether, but it was a great track. So it didn't leave Jay-Z like completely bodied and destroyed. You see, that type of movement. So okay, so that was my highlights of the song. Like it was crazy. Nicki Minaj got bodied like. That's 7 minutes. That's 7 minutes of death. Like it's almost like somebody choking you for 7 minutes, and you like 7 minutes. Like when am I finally gonna die? Like like you even stop struggling. You just like, let me just die, but you can't die because there's still 7 minutes to go. So that's what happened in the song. So yo, it's crazy. Like yo, comment down below and tell me what you think about this whole situation. I know like a lot of y'all have already spoken about this. I've seen it on the internet. It's everywhere. Like it's crazy. The internet been trolling Nicki Minaj and everything. So it's crazy.